Bernadette Stearman is reeling in shock. Her 28-year-old son and 24-year-old nephew were shot execution style in her Malabar home in the early hours of the morning. Bernadette was woken up by his son, saying there are policemen at the door. Before she could get to the door, 5 men had forced their way into her house.
They were banging and breaking the door, and when I get inside, they were already inside and they wanted me to go back because the time that they get inside, I want to go to the toilet, but they didn't allow me to go to the toilet. They told me to go to the back and he followed me.
Bernadette took the man to her son before being instructed to return to her bedroom and close the door.
He follows me, get my one son as he was lying on the couch and asked what his name was. So we told him what his name was. And they asked me, where's Ruben? And I say, inside the bedroom, where the servants' quarters. And I come out and they ask him, are you Ruben? And he said, yes. And they say, come, go lay down in the kitchen. And what I saw, it was 5 of them that lay down in the kitchen. I didn't know where my other son was. His name is Tesfa Felix, who's critical in hospital. And then they locked the door from inside and I just hear bang, 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 bang. They opened the door and they ran out.
Her other 2 sons and their cousins tried to run and escape the gunmen, but to no avail. All 3 were injured and are fighting for their lives in hospital. Their uncle Norman Scholes alleges the Stearman brothers were caught up in their father's illicit business and says they were targeted.
I'm going to say it's Muslims. I'm saying it's Muslim, but it's not gangsters. Because gangsters, if they kill, they don't leave witnesses behind.
The Stearman family waits anxiously to hear if their 2 sons and nephew will pull through. One of her sons is in a very critical condition in the ICU, while her nephew is recovering from emergency surgery at the Livingston Hospital.
And they was growing, it was lovely. Always have a smile on their faces and stuff like that. But I knew they only did sell these things because their father was doing it for a living. They wasn't here to harm people that I know of. But it was great people, great children. Their cousin is also been shot with them. He's also in hospital now with them. And I don't even know in what condition are they really. When I finish here, then I'll just have to go to the hospital and go and see how are they doing, fighting for their lives there.
The police have implemented a 72-hour activation plan to track and trace the suspects and bring them to book.
Major General Ngata has urged the team of investigators to track and trace the perpetrators in the quickest time possible. He is appealing to the communities to assist the police in tracing these heartless criminals and not to harbor them. Lives have been lost and we cannot condone such lawlessness. This act of criminality we take seriously and it will not be tolerated.
As Bernadette faces a life without his son, she appeals to the community to rally behind her family to help her get justice.
I would like the community to stand together and not be divided, because it's what's happening here in Malabar Extension 6. They're not a unit.
From Bumakaba TV News, I am Jessica Bobo in Kabeja.